Welcome back to Wrestle Capsule, and if this is your first time watching, welcome, glad to have you. Tonight we're going to be talking about Friday Night Smackdown, and there's some things that we need to cover in this episode, one being we finally have the fifth member of Team Bianca. We have been waiting for weeks to find out who will be. There's been some speculation, but finally we have the answer. Becky Lynch is number 5, and I am so happy. When she came out, I was super excited. I was just like, yes. I had a feeling it was her, and honestly, she fits it perfectly. I feel like Becky Lynch was the best choice to go with. I know some people were talking about Sasha Banks. That didn't make sense to me, even though there were different clues that people were kind of looking at. I still thought it was going to be Becky Lynch. I just felt like Triple H was just trolling us, that mystery woman. Like, I knew he was trolling us with that. So I'm glad it was Becky Lynch. And I was talking about in one of my previous episodes how it just makes sense. Like, before Becky Lynch went on leave to, recuperate from her freaked up shoulder from SummerSlam, after that, the Raw after SummerSlam, she got attacked by Damage Control. So, I mean, like I said before, Becky Lynch is going to be getting her receipts. She's going to be getting her payback, and she already started because she was freaking up Bailey. She was kicking it. She was taking it to her, and I'm so excited. So now Team Bianca is complete, and I'm telling you, this War Games match between Team Bianca and Team Bailey is it is stacked. And I am so freaking excited. I wonder who is going to win. We all know from that match, that advantage match between Asuka and Rhea Ripley, that Rhea Ripley won that. So Team Bailey is going to have an advantage at Survivor Series War Games. So we're going to see how that plays out. But either way, I'm still super excited. So on SmackDown, we had 2 World Cup matches. First one being Santos Escobar versus Butch. And Santos Escobar won. I honestly thought it was going to be Butch was going to win. But I mean, Legado coming in clutch, kicking Butch in the face, distracting him while, his boys in the back with the Bloodline and Kevin and Drew, they all having a brawl backstage. And then, Butch was going to be paying attention when to go back there, and then he got distracted. So I felt like that was perfect timing. And hey, Santos Escobar is going to be advancing, which is really cool. Triple H is pushing Santos Escobar, rising up. Like, it's really awesome, and he's advancing through this World Cup. And I'm just gonna skip to the second World Cup match, which was the match between Braun Strowman and Ricochet. Now, honestly, I had a feeling that Braun Strowman was gonna win that, and I was just like, okay. I felt like it was just gonna be a match of Braun Strowman just throwing Ricochet around like a rag doll, and it was gonna be done. But I was surprised Ricochet was able to capitalize on Braun Strowman getting distracted by Imperium. And that was a very nice touch. And what was even doper was, even when Braun Strowman was getting beat up by Imperium, after Ricochet won the match, Ricochet, in his good heart, he is the epitome of a face. The fact that he came back after Braun Strowman was called, what was he calling Ariel, smaller pro wrestler guys, call them floppy floppies or flippy floppies, something like that. Even after that, he came back to help Braun, and I felt like that was super admirable. And then Braun helped him out, and it was just like a mutual respect. That was super dope. I like that part about it. But yeah, Ricochet won. That was dope. That totally threw me for a loop. I thought it was going to be the other way around. So we're going to get Santos Escobar versus Ricochet in the next World Cup, and I am so thrilled. That match is going to be bomb as freak. That is going to be so good. I am so looking forward to that. Okay, honestly, I'll be the one to say it. I would prefer if an American didn't win the World Cup. Now, I'm not saying, the Intercontinental Championship now only, international pro wrestlers can have it. People who are not from America can't have it. That's not what I'm saying, but it would be nice for it to go from Gunther, if this person who wins the World Cup wins, is a person who's not from the United States. Like, because to me, it feels a little bit pointless for an American to win a World Cup. It's just like, what was the point of having all these people of different nationalities go up against each other for an opportunity to go against Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship and an American wins? Like, I don't get it. And if you're really liking this episode so far, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more episodes of Raw, SmackDown, Dynamite, pay-per-views, all that stuff. Now, let's get back to the episode. I feel like with Bray Wyatt, he is holding on to dear life to refrain from giving in to the violence, giving in to those urges to snap LA Knight in 3. You know what I'm saying? And of course, Uncle Howdy, he ain't helping nothing. He always coming out interrupting Bray Wyatt when he's trying to talk to the fans, talking about how he don't want to go back to where he used to be. He always be calling his BS. Unc, you ain't helping Bray. You ain't helping him. So guys, I also listened to that, like I called that number. If you guys don't remember what I'm talking about, I'll put it up here, that number. And I was a little afraid to call. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to hear, but I mean, I know it's a WWE thing, so I listened to it, and here it is.
Patient suffers from illusions of grandeur, perhaps the most extreme incidents I've encountered. Concerned that no regimen of treatment or medication will be able to counter the imbalance of power in the patient's psyche. They're prone to disorganized thought patterns that communicate a sense of unmatched importance. Bouts of isolation seem to have amplified their inner monologue and honestly blocked out any outside voice. In short, the patient would need to think as highly of a medical practitioner as they do themselves, and honestly, that seems to border on the impossible. I've become concerned that this patient is such a danger to themselves and anyone they encounter that, well, hello, is someone there? Hello?
So I'm assuming it's Bray Wyatt's doctor's diagnosis of what he's dealing with psychologically. And in other words, you know, he ain't wrapped up too tight. So LA Knight, he's in for a ride. Like, I don't understand LA. I know he's a heel. Yes, I get it. The logic, it makes sense. But LA Knight brought this on himself. Bray was trying to, you know, have a friend in him. He rejected him. Then he headbutted him. And then fast forward, Bray Wyatt tries to make peace. You slap the man twice and play him. And then you get mad when he puts trash on top of you. And you call them trash. Like, LA Knight, you asking for it. Like, you really asking for it right now. So I have no sympathy for you. But let me go back to sympathy, because I definitely have some sympathy for Rey Mysterio. Yo, I saw that clip. Everybody saw that clip. I saw it before they even put it on SmackDown. It was on Twitter where WWE posted this clip of Rhea Ripley and Dominik crashing the Mysterio's Thanksgiving. Them just coming in and attacking Rey Mysterio in his own house in front of his whole family. Like, they are beyond disrespectful. And it's crazy because Rey moved from Raw to SmackDown just to get away from the Judgment Day and his son. And I feel like it's just made it worse. Like, it's egging them on even more because now he's seen to them as inferior because he left the brand and went to another one. So now they're going to go to his house for Thanksgiving. And you didn't even invite them. I mean, of course you wouldn't invite them because and see how they act. But I'm telling you, as I said this before many a times on my Wrestle Capsule episodes, whenever I talk about Dominik Mysterio and Rey Mysterio needs to give Dominik that whooping he's been needing for months. And it needs to happen sooner rather than later because you don't know what else Dominik and Rhea Ripley are going to do. I feel like the whole Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens and Jey Uso segment was a lesson to be learned for Sami and for everyone. And it's this: lies never help. when you tell a lie and someone knows about it, you look worse. You just look bad. And you look like a liar. And liars can't be trusted. So Sami lying to Jey when he just could have said, yo, Kevin came at me crazy and I wasn't feeling it, but I just want to let you know because I know we've had our problems, but you know I'm for the bloodline. You know I'm for you guys. Like, I'm an honorary Uso. I'm in it for the long haul. Like, he could have just laid it on the line right then and there. Now, would Jey Uso have actually taken it and believed Sami? I don't know, but at least he would have been honest. Now he looks worse because he done lied when he didn't need to lie, and now it looks like that Sami is on Kevin Owens' side, and now it looks like that Sami's going to consider turning his back on the bloodline. Like, he just made it harder for himself. And like I said, Jey never trusted Sami to begin with, so now it's like, you already know what's up. Jey going to go talk to Jimmy about the situation, and then who knows, he probably going to talk to the tribal chief, Roman Reigns too, and Solo Sikoa, and freaking Paul Heyman. Like, everyone in the bloodline is going to know that Sami done lied. So I don't even know what's going to happen at Survivor Series War Games with the bloodline, because I mean, they're already having issues, but I'm wondering how long Sami Zayn now is going to be on the bloodline, because you lying now. You lying. Roman Reigns then went out the bat for you, yo. Like, he was about to turn on his own family, his own blood for you. And you gonna lie for no reason. You didn't need to. Like, it was just, I don't know. Maybe Sami got something in the back of his mind. Maybe he's preparing to turn. Maybe Kevin Owens is getting into his head. Maybe he's starting to feel some things. Maybe it's that Canadian, like, brotherhood that is just coming back up. I don't know. But even with the whole match with the tag team with Drew McIntyre and Sheamus versus the Usos, Sami was having issues with Kevin. And then Kevin ended up turning on Sami to get him kicked out. And then freaked up Jey. And then Drew McIntyre and Sheamus won the Vantage match. So now it's even worse for Sami. Like, the way Jey Uso was looking at Sami when they lost and they were going back up on the ramp, like, you could just tell it's just gonna be bad. But I'm so looking forward to watching this, because this is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. But I'm skipping around because I need to talk to you guys about this. Tag team match turned handicap match, turned right back to a tag team match. It was the match between champion, SmackDown Women's Champion, Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler versus Raquel Rodriguez and Shotzi. A sneaker-upper, I don't even know what a sneaker-upper is. A sneaker-upper behind Raquel and Shotzi and freak them up backstage and messed up Raquel's arm real bad. And then it ended up being a handicap match. So Shotzi had to do it on her own. But Shotzi is ballsy, yo. I mean, get it, ballsy, because she's always saying she's ballsy. Anyway, you got it. She ballsy. Like, I'm telling you, sis got heart. She really does. And Raquel got heart because she came out later on. Now, did they win? No, of course they didn't win. Shayna and Ronda had that in the bag because they ensured that they was gonna win that. So I'm sorry. I like Shotzi. I really do. And I appreciate Raquel going out there for Shotzi, having her back. But this is not looking good for Shotzi for this whole SmackDown Women's Championship match on Survivor Series War Games. Like, it's just not looking good. But, like, that promo that Shotzi hit, I was just like, yes, sis, prove the world wrong. But at the same time, I don't know, man. I feel like Ronda Rousey is going to have that in the back. Last thing I want, even if Shotzi loses, this is my whole thing. Even if Shotzi loses and Ronda Rousey retains the SmackDown Women's Championship, I just don't want that to be a quick match. I just don't want to be a squash match. I really don't. I just want to at least see Shotzi get that opportunity to show her skills, show what us fans who have been watching Shotzi in NXT doing the dang thing. I just want to see that come out, and I want to see a side of Shotzi that I've never seen before. Hopefully you guys feel the same way, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't mind if she loses, but at least let her lose with some dignity. Come on, man. Don't build this up to just piss on it, because it's going to make me mad. It's going to make me upset. So guys, let me know what you thought about SmackDown. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more episodes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Signing off. Bye.